seconds to go. We took a long trip, a really long trip. And backed by popular demand, my grandson told me today that I've got more than 1,000 lurkers out there now that are attending this channel, that wanted me back, that told me, come back or we're going to go on strike. And well, I don't have any choice. I would like to start right now, but we got 1 minute and 11 seconds left on the clock, and a lot of the lurkers show up like in the very, very last 4 seconds or so. So we need to just wait for them to come. Um, okay, we're doing the brain waves again. Those are the brain waves. You see them right up here. You can see with my finger kind of pointing in a mirror here. Oh, right up here. It's hard to see, but there they are. Right up there, right at the tip of my finger. Those are my brain waves. You can read them there, alpha, gamma, delta. Now, as I'm playing, your job is to learn what I'm doing, but it's also look at those brain waves, make the correlations, and help us to work on this. If you want to chat about the brain waves, you can do that. You just go right over to my YouTube channel. It's hard to chat on this channel because everybody's lurking. Um, there's 1,000 people out there right now, but they don't show up in the statistics. But over on the YouTube channel, they're chatting it up. They're talking a lot. And if you do want to chat to me here, just be my follower because I don't always see the chatters there because I'm so concentrated in the game. But if you just jump right in there, follow me. It makes a big sound, and then who knows? We could chat up some stuff or even play a game together. So I think we are just about done with the warm up here. Let's just go without any more ado. Um, you can see right there, we're already down to 0 seconds on the clock in terms of the. Okay, so you can see it, right? There we go. Okay, I'm just checking everything. I'm streaming and broadcasting live here on Twitch. So here we go. We're going to play a Carol Can opening. Don't look at my rating. Pay no attention to it. That's just a kind of a preliminary thing. Um, what they call that a peremptory rating. Doesn't have anything really to do with anything at all. So just feel free to ignore my rating. It's not really important at all. Okay, we're challenging the middle out there. That's what we normally do in this Carol Can. We try to push that pawn up as soon as we can. And now we're going to get some more action here. I really don't have too much of a plan from the get-go. I think most of you recognize that. But we'll figure it out as we go along. I'm going to get my queen out over here on this side. And we should, we got these pawns kind of protecting us here. So we have a little bit of freedom to do some things. I'm going to bring this knight back to here and then up to there. After this knight comes to here, my queen's going to be back here. And then when he moves this pawn up, we can take the pawn with this bishop. Now, none of this will probably work out in real play, but that's the plan. If I was him, and I'm not him, but if I were him, I would move this pawn up right now because, he's really cramped. So I had to get my bishop out of there. He just moved his pawn up here. I don't know what I'll do if he moves this pawn up here. I'm just going to keep playing here fast, like what can I do? I don't have any real hope of winning this game except unless I can just get something going here in terms of time. Just trying to create a pawn weakness over there on that side. I'm going to move this up. It needs to be protected by the bishop. There he went. Okay, that's not bad. Now, if he takes me there, I don't, this pawn is actually protected by this knight and by that rook. Oh, he can take my knight right now. I'm really screwing up here big time, but let's see what we can do. We might still be able to pull this off. Okay. Maybe we can get a little action against something over there. We lost a piece, but doesn't mean it's the end of the game. It's not good to win a piece, to lose a piece, obviously. But it's not the end of the world either. This is fun. Okay, I think we're going to actually play pretty good this game. I mean, we could checkmate him right now if he doesn't move that pawn up. And if he does move the pawn up, we'll still try to get some counterplay out of this. We will actually try, yes, to get some counterplay. It's not anything like I said. I can't move my knight up there, but I could come up there and put him in check, maybe. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. We'll maybe run the clock down on him. We're ahead on time, even though we're a piece down. That's not too cool. I see what he's trying to do here. He was going to move this pawn up, and I already got taken by a piece right there. I'm going to resign this game. That rook just keeps coming out and grabbing my pieces. I got to get out of there. He didn't get me that time, though. Okay. Would love to do something smart here. Look at those brainwaves. Wow. It's up to you guys to figure those things out. And and I'm actually playing on a very powerful psychedelic right now. And I'm going to show you the psychedelic right about at the end of this game when we're all done and everything, and when it's all over, except what the when the fat lady sings. I'm going to show you the psychedelic that I'm on, and I think you'll be pretty amazed at that. A lot of people maybe have never even seen a psychedelic, but we'll just stay tuned because you'll see one at the end of this game. What can I do? How can I get this knight into play? I was thinking that. Wow, a minute and 33. Like I say, pay no attention to that rating. It doesn't mean anything. It's completely meaningless. My rating is absolutely nothing. So if you do see a rating or something up there, just don't even imagine that it's there. Okay, so we're doing all right. We are playing actually pretty strong here in terms of how much time we have on the clock. I got to get my queen out of here. My queen is just like in a bad way. I don't know if any of this is going to work, but we'll try. That was an amazing move that he just did. thought he was going to do something completely different. I'm just kind of wasting time here on the clock. He's got 39 seconds. And if we just play down the clock, we can actually win this game. This could be like a really fabulous player. I really don't know how good of a player he is. He might be one of the best players in the world, but when you run the clock down like that, it's kind of hard to actually get much going. That gives me some action. Okay, now what can I do? Anything? Would love to do something strong right now. I'm just going to kind of keep my status quo going here. Now the king is on the diagonal with that. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything against me. If I did that, it would be kind of dumb. This would be better. 7 seconds left. You guys are going to love to see this psychedelic. I'm going to show you guys the psychedelic here in a second. Well, not quite in a second, but you'll see it. There. Well, we had 1 minute and 17 seconds left on our clock. So that was all right. I mean, our rating is going up. Not that we care about that because that's just one of those peremptory ratings, but that's kind of fun. Like a lot of us do play. I know a lot of people who play for ratings to get their rating to go up. I'm not really into that, but it's kind of cool when it goes up. So let's take a look at this game, shall we? And we'll do the post-mortem, but not right now. I think we'll, I'm on a pretty powerful psychedelic here, and it's not going to be so easy just to analyze that. So while we are on this psychedelic, and I'm going to show you that psychedelic just as soon as I finish a couple, maybe one more game, we'll see. So stay tuned so you can see the psychedelic. Yeah, I think you're going to love to see that. So without any more to do, let's just go back and play another game. You just jump right into the chat whenever you can. I just got a message here on the WhatsApp from my grandson. He said that as soon as I mentioned the psychedelic, my rating went, not my rating, but my viewers went up 250. I started out with around 1,000. I've got around 1,300 now and rising, mainly, I guess, because of the psychedelic. I don't know why people are so interested in that sort of thing. To me, whether you're playing with or without a psychedelic, it doesn't make that much difference, really. But I think you'll be interested to see the psychedelic when that comes out, and you will see it. He's probably going to castle on the queen side. That's why I decided to just move this pawn up. And we won that first game by, moving up fast and heavy and hard. And I'm just going to kind of do the same thing here. I was just noticing I could have actually moved up a lot harder than I did. He had a total pawn there for the taking, and I didn't take it. But that's okay. We'll get up there before too long. He just keeps moving his pawns and moving his pawns and moving his pawns. Okay, that was interesting. We'll have to come back. Okay, looks like he wants to trade off or something there. It's always good that you have this extra pawn in this little variation that I like to do. You have like a little extra pawn there usually. This will be an interesting move. I will get his king, his queen, if he's not really, really careful here. Yeah, I got his bishop. No, I'll get his, I will get his, I didn't get anything yet, but I will possibly here. Ooh, he moved out of the way. He saw that coming, I guess. Would have been an interesting way for me to wind up that game in a real hurry. If he hadn't moved his king aside, I was going to pin his queen on his king. This will basically threaten a checkmate down there. He might just be looking at this file, and then I'm going to swing over here, checkmate. He can cover it with his queen. He can't cover with his rook because the bishop's there. After that, I got to have something else planned. What can I do? I got to bring my rook over. This knight's not doing me absolutely nothing good. I don't know. This is getting really weird. What did I do? Did I do that crazy thing? Crap. I guess I really screwed up there. Big time. Got to get my queen out of there. It's going to take my queen. I just lost a bishop for no reason. You know, when you play on a psychedelic like I'm doing right now, you sometimes win like really big time, and other times you don't. And that's the name of the game, I guess. I guess I could take this pawn if he forgets, but he didn't forget. Don't know if this is going to work at all. He's probably going to bring his queen over. If he does, I'll bring my queen back. See, now I could take this pawn and I don't know. He's playing very well. I'm not really threatening that bishop. To threaten that bishop, I'd have to come back here and threaten the knight, because the knight is guarding the bishop. Okay. I gotta threaten that knight faster than what I was going to do. Ah, boy. See, he thought I was going to come down there, but no. That helps me a little bit. I'm not doing too bad now. Not nearly as bad as I was. I think I should try to get this king away from that corner. I'm going to put my king in the corner now. At first I thought I should take her out, but take him out, but no. Well, it looks like I can get a perpetual check here. That's not bad. I can just do that. His king's gonna go. I thought I could get a perpetual check, but no. Let's see what happens. My only hope is that at some point he forgets that he's almost checkmated and I come in down there. I mean, this is always going to be a threat if I can get my queen under this black diagonal. I did that just to count down the clock a little bit. He's got to do something with his rook. Doesn't have a lot of places he can put it. He tries to move it somewhere here. Okay, that's... Crap, man. This is like what I was saying. If he forgets that that pawn's over there, I get him in checkmate. We'll see. He didn't forget, though. I got to get my queen out of there. That's all I can do, I think. Oh, crap. Did I lose this? Yeah. I'm in check. Check. Oh, now look at I'm going to resign. Look at those brain waves. Wow. Wow. You know, when I lose a game like that and you just see the action. We'll go back and take a look at those waves and what they were doing, but that was incredible. Anyway, maybe we'll play one more before I show you the psychedelic, because I'm on a very powerful psychedelic. I'm going to show it to you after this game. So let's play one more because I really want to win one here. I mean, it is nice when I'm playing on the psychedelic and with the brain waves for you to see the all of those waves, alpha, beta, gamma, all of those things. They're all there, right there on display, and it's up to you guys to make those correlations. And if you guys can go ahead and make those, all the power for you, because it's not everybody that is capable. It's not everybody that's capable of doing that. I don't know. I'm just going to see if I got an attack over here on this. I moved that pawn up to... the only thing I can do now is pin that knight. I'm going to castle and get another attack on that pawn, and I can come up with my queen, see if anything happens. It's anything can happen, especially when you're playing on a powerful psychedelic like I am right now. I'm going to show you that. All right, just stay tuned because you will see the psychedelic. Now, I do have a pin against his king here. I don't know if it's going to do me any good, but that didn't really help me very much, did it? All I can do is check him here and then I don't know, maybe get a couple of pawns here. I'm not going to get a million pawns. Oh, he got me there. Okay, so now I got to develop as fast as possible, and he was attacking this bishop and this. I'm an entire rook down right now. I don't really see my big advantage. Well, I'm one pawn up, and his king's exposed. Time is about the same. No, that was dumb. On my part. Wow, look at those waves, man. When I lose, they just look at that. And if anybody has some statistical programs and you want to see the raw data to try to understand what's happening there when I lose, that's absolutely incredibly amazing, though. Okay, so I'm just gonna. There's no reason to finish this game. I want to win one. Okay, let's win a good game because I keep losing in really incredibly idiotic ways, and that's fun. But at the same time, in order to get the total, this is an experiment. This is basically a brainwave gathering experiment where I try the best I can to play in different ways and without really having any, without really, worrying about my rating or anything like that. And then after I do that, what I do is, this is weird. I could have taken his bishop right there. I don't know if I put his king over in the corner, if it makes any difference, but it'll kind of like make him a little bit, I maybe get him a little bit flustered. I don't know. But, it's an even game right now. In terms of that, I see what he's doing. I'm going to go forward with what I was hoping for. That wouldn't be good. Okay, let's just go for the good old standard position with the knight right there. It's can't go too far wrong with that. I think in this case, keep him on the keep him on this file against this pawn. And see what happens here. There's still some. Okay, I got that knight there. I don't have to worry about that situation. A lot of players get off. They start to focus. Oh, I need to get that pawn. I need to get that knight out of there. And they'll do just about anything to get the knight out of there. And then that's, advantage for black. I don't know if he's a little bit flustered or not. I mean, I did force his king over in the corner. And okay, put another attack on that bishop there. So it keeps the queen from moving. And he did. Okay, now I'm going to, if he's not careful now, I will pin his queen against his rook. And that's just a standard move. I could have seen that without even being on a powerful psychedelic as I am right now. I mean, anybody could see that. But who knows? Maybe the tide is turning. Check those brainwaves out. See how they're moving. See what they're doing. Okay, so I did actually get that. And that whole idea that his king was in the corner seemed to have helped me because I don't know why he just moved it. He just decided to move his king. It was good for me because I was able to, I get the exchange now. Bishop for rook, that's a great deal. And I think I'll just take this pawn, won't I? Yeah. I have to stay here guarding that bishop. Okay, and now he thinks that he can take that. Can he? That was actually not too bad. I guess I'll take him with don't want to waste a lot of time. Okay, and now I got a little bit more time on the clock than he does, which was a good reason for me to do that. And I can win this pawn because he needs to retake. Oh, he retook with that. Okay, so that's good for him. He's playing very well. Thought he was going to do something else. Okay, this rook is guarded by this knight, which helps me a little bit. And then I'm going to get a double attack. And the bishop can come back in here. I think this would be a good place for this bishop. I'm just going to try right now to wind down the clock. I don't know if he has the same idea. A lot of players don't even think too much about that. Now, he thinks he's got this pawn forever protected, but I can attack that pawn in different ways, and no, the clock keeps going down for him. Things are looking okay for me in terms of the time and everything. He has an advantage in terms of the game board. It looks like these two pawns are very nice out there like that. I'm just going to bring my king up, and I'm going to, yeah, I can see what he's doing there. He wants to trap my two rooks now on black. Don't have to worry too much against his white bishop. So a couple of things to think about. If these pawns advance, I can bring this knight back. So I'm kind of like planning a little bit. Not pre-moving, but pre-planning. So the whole idea right now is going to try to win on time. He's got 30 seconds left. I'm just going to bring this knight back over. this will definitely make him think a little bit. Okay, he's got that pawn. Okay, that helps me because I can fork his 2 rooks. Do I want his rook forward or back? I think back. Okay, that's nice. Ten seconds to go. And again, I'm just playing the clock really fast now. I think he's going to get the idea that I'm playing the clock, but that's okay. I don't care if he knows at this point because he doesn't have time to capitalize very much on the fact that he knows I'm playing the clock. He's got 1 second left. He's going to take that pawn, and I'll take his pawn. Okay, well, we won there. We finally won a game. Now let's check those brain waves. Wow! Oh man, did you see those peak? I mean, that's look, they're peaking again. Wow, that red one. They're just peaking like crazy, and yeah, I think we'll play one more, and then I'm going to show you the very powerful psychedelic that I'm playing on right now. I'm playing on a incredible psychedelic. Um, oh wow, my grandson just wrote me on the What's Up. Uh, more than 2,000 now, more than 2,000 viewers. This is incredible. Um, you won't see them there in the viewer statistics because all of them are lurking, and they do that. I'll tell you why they do that, but there's reasons for that. And it has a lot to do with my channel before I got when they took me off the air, and nobody really wants to let's just say there's reasons. Okay, so let's go back here. We'll play another one. That was fun. New opponent. I think you're gonna love this game. This next thing. After this, I'll show you the very powerful psychedelic that I'm on, because if you guys ever want to, I doubt anybody would want to play like I'm doing, because I'm losing is actually as much or more than I'm winning. But if you do get interested, I will show you the psychedelic that I'm on. I think you might find it quite interesting. You could also play on a psychedelic like that, I suppose. Okay, so this pawn here is very well protected now. I don't know what that guy's doing. I think he just loses a temple. He's going to go back to where he came from, and then I get like a free move. Oh, you went over there. Well, that's something. Okay, I'm going to keep this guy in really close. I'm going to get ready to castle possibly on that queen side. What's he going to do now? I don't see where he's going to have a great place to put that either. I am thinking about advancing these pawns on this side. Why not? Okay, he's got to go back. I'll bring him all the way back so that knight can't get him. I think I might have an attack on the king side with these pawns. My king is in the middle, but he looks pretty darn safe there because it's hard for him to get a pawn advance. Why not go for it? What do you say? Do you guys think we're ready? I think so. I don't see why not. I'll immediately move this pawn up too, because he's on this black diagonal here. And I think I'm going to have some good play here. He might come down here and think he's going to disrupt my rook or something, but this is amazing. I can get a free. Would that really help me? Free pawn, I was going to say. Yeah, why not? I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Maybe it's a dumb move. I don't know. It looks like I've got everything kind of well protected. A good move for me right now would be here. He probably won't retake, and then I'll come up here because this pawn is pinned. And if the pawn moves up, I can take here. It'll be. I think it looks like a pretty powerful situation there. Okay, so he sacrificed a queen, and it might be time now to castle. I didn't like my king out there in the center like that. I'm not really analyzing all of that, but okay, that's cool. I think it's better just to go like this. I think I can win that bishop. Because he can't take me because I got the knight here. And then when he moves his queen someplace, I take the knight. And, oh, crap. I could have taken his queen. Okay. I don't know, I guess. That's what you get when you do these psychedelics. I mean, when you're, I wouldn't say I'm doing a psychedelic. As I said, I'm actually on a powerful psychedelic right now. So if I do something smart, that was not smart. I'm going to lose this game. I can't believe it if he doesn't see that he can take that knight. He might think it's a trap. And it's not really much of a trap. I don't know. What can I do? Need to protect that knight. 241 to 157. I'm kind of like the exchange down right now. I guess you could call it that. Oh, somebody's at the door. Wow. I'm on this psychedelic too. Wait, I'll be right back. I got to go to the door. I'm going to put myself on the screen here and go to the door. I'll be right back, you guys. Don't go away. Be right back. Get back in here and get it working again. Okay, that didn't take long. I think we lost that game, but it actually kind of helps in a lot of ways because I gotta put on my, this is my guru uniform. Okay, let me see if we can go back to the game. That's the be right back, and I gotta go. Oh, game over. Game over. Okay. Let's go back though. Let's go back to that game. Okay, cancel. Okay, gameplay. Are we game over or are we still playing? Oh no, we're down to 32 seconds. I thought it was game over. Oh boy. There's still, where there is life, there's hope, right? 25 seconds to go. I don't know what can happen here. I think if I took this and put him in check, it could be good. And if he doesn't do that, I can come up here with the bishop. His knight, his king is kind of like a little bit in trouble with that pin. Okay, I gotta watch out I don't run out of time. Can't really take that. Would love to do something smart here now. Crap. Three more seconds. Oh, and I couldn't move my, oh well, anyway. You guys saw what happened. I think I was going to actually win that game. But, you know, I had to answer the door. Well, okay. Let's, that one didn't count because I had to answer the door. We got to play one more before I show you the psychedelic that I'm on. But, oh, wow. For, you know, for the people that are analyzing the brain waves, it's so many things happen during that game. You see the red wave, how it's going up and down like crazy there. And when I went up to get the door, and then, you know, losing the game on time, and, you know, that extra pressure, and then almost pulling it off. There's a lot of data there, a lot of data. Okay, so let's play a game here, shall we? This is a lot of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Oh, well, that's too bad. I'm down, my grandson just told me I'm down to 1,700 viewers now. I guess, I don't know, people just get a little bit impatient when something like that happens, when somebody comes to the door. Okay, we'll get them back. We'll get all of them back and then some with this. This is gonna be a great game. I'm just already gonna force that bishop back and take the pawn. Got a pretty good king's gambit going here. Is there anything I can do there? Dun 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 dun. I think that's my best move. It protects the bishop and attacks the queen at the same time. Is there anything tricky I can do here? Yeah, if he takes this pawn, I put him in check. He takes me, I come up here, double check. If I castle, I'm going to do that. And just see what happens. I might not be planning this out as well as I could, but all right. Hey, we got, that's what I like to see. We have a nice situation here where I got a viewer. Jump in the chat there whenever you can. I'm not a viewer, another follower, I mean. Okay, so let's play this game. Now we got 1,701 viewers. I'm going to go bring this guy back. What else can I do? I still got that same situation if he was going to try to. Okay, I'm going to develop this. Or no, I got a pretty good move now. Better like this. Put him in, put his queen in trouble. Okay, that's not bad. Protect this pawn. This pawn is very, very, very important in the most of these kind of King's Gambit games. I got to get his queen out of there. This will help a lot, I think. Okay, I thought he would do that. I'm going to have to move my king back into the corner. That was interesting. Okay, he thinks he's going to get my knight, but I can put his queen in danger again and try to get a little more action out of this. Okay, now attack his queen again. His queen is out there in the center. Looking here, that's amazing. I still got all 4 pieces on the board. So we're doing all right. This pawn looks kind of weak here, and we could attack him with this. I got to get my queen into play. But that pawn is going to be in trouble. I wish I could think of something really smart to do right now. He's just going to take that pawn anyway. I think it's better to do like that. Attack his queen again. Should I make his king? Maybe just attack him again one more time to kind of screw him up while I'm thinking here. Okay, he cannot take that. I can take this like I was thinking if he's not careful. I think he'll see that and he'll go back, but then I can bring this rook up. That puts his knight in a little bit of jeopardy. Not really double jeopardy yet, but that'll certainly screws me up a little bit though. But I can keep the pressure on him. He takes me. I still got that bishop. And what can I do? I think the best thing to do is develop my rook. There's probably things I'm missing here. I'm probably missing like a million good things to do. I would love to get my king, my queen out of this check. Not check, but I mean I was in a terrible bind there because I would like to, but I can't really check his. I don't know. I just had to play here, for Christ's sake. This is getting really slow. He's probably okay. He's got a few things he could try. I got to protect my rook, and I just did with my king. I can attack his rook now with my bishop and attack his queen at the same time, which is good. Maybe I'll get a rook out of this or something. Okay, sacrificed his queen. Okay, I'm gonna attack that knight. He'll have, oh crap. Okay, but at least I protected my bishop. Oh, now I can take this. Okay, we're doing okay. 40 seconds. This could be it. "28 seconds. Can I do it? I doubt it. I can get his rook. This is hard. Okay, my bishop. I just got to move my queen really fast now. I can almost pre-move. What I should do is just take all his pawns now, so he cannot. All right. Okay, that was all right. Now look at those brainwaves. Will you look at that? Wow. Holy sacred Toledo. Look at those brainwaves. This is incredible. I'm gonna hop over. Look, I gotta go. I'm going to hop over to the YouTube channel where everybody's chatting this up. People are really into these brainwaves, and no doubt that there's going to be a lot of discussion over there. But before I go, I wanted to show you the psychedelic that I'm on. Hold on a second here. Look, just before the game started, I printed this. This is the psychedelic that I'm on, and I printed this out, and it's right here. I'm sitting on it, and I think you'd have the same results that I do. If you get onto one of these psychedelics and play some games, just like I'm sitting on this psychedelic right now. It does something to you. It's like, I don't know, you just get supercharged. You have different ideas, more creativity somehow. Some people say it's a placebo effect. I don't think so. I think that I can see it. I can see it in the brainwaves. They don't look anything like last time I did this. But I'll see you guys around. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. I'm kind of flattening out right now. I'm flatlining there with the brainwaves, but that's all right. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Hope you learned something. If you learned anything at all, just remember, you can always come back from anything. I played some pretty bad games, but I won practically all of those, simply because I hung in there. And I don't know, the people get a little bit weird. They get a little bit ahead. They get ahead by 9, 12, 15 points and then start losing it. So Look at that. Look at that red line. Look at that red line go up. It's incredible. Okay, so we'll see you guys around. It was fun. Okay, bye-bye.